Running back who has been generous enough to give us a few minutes to tell us a little bit about him so the fans can get to know him a little bit more. What's your nickname, Cam?
Oh my goodness. What's really funny is I have the shortest name in the history of names, and yet everybody likes to extend that by giving me a nickname. So I have an ample of nicknames.
What are your favorite ones?
I don't know. A lot of the guys on the team, man, I'm serious. There's such a variety. It's not even funny. I'm just trying to think of. A lot of guys call me Killer Cam, so I think that's probably the most common.
That's the most common. Okay.
Yeah, as long as they don't call me Cameron, that's fine.
All right. What's your major?
My major is philosophy.
Okay. And what's your favorite class?
My favorite class is probably probably actually a class called Perfect God and Perfect World: The Problem of Evil.
What do you like about that one? It sounds like a very deep one.
Yeah, it's kind of right up my alley. Philosophy is something that I'm very interested in. Really, the apologetic side of it, and that really correlates well with my interest.
What dorm are you in?
O'Neill Hall.
O'Neill.
Yeah.
And what's I know you guys don't have a ton of time on your hands, but is there a TV show you hate to miss?
I don't watch TV at all. In my spare time, I'm either reading books for my required classes, or I like to fish in my spare time. So.
Any secret spots around here you're willing to share, or do you keep those to yourself?
I guess I'm looking for secret spots myself right now, because all I really do is go down to the St. Joe River and fish for smallmouth bass. So I just found some people that were talking to me about steelhead salmon fishing, so that sounds like something I may have to check out eventually.
So are you a pretty good angler?
Something that I've grown up doing and had a lot of fun doing. I don't know if I can say that I'm a good angler, but I definitely love to fish.
So what's the best movie you've seen recently? Anything?
The best movie that I've seen recently? Actually, I thought Les Mis was incredible.
Oh, so you went and saw that? Yeah,
I thought that was a good movie.
A lot of good feedback about that.
Yeah, I really, I had a friend that recommended it to me, and he said he was going, and I was like, I'm not going to go see a musical. and he said, you know what, I will guarantee you that it is going to be worth your time. And so I went and checked it out.
There you go.
Loved it.
Role model.
Obviously my father first, an absolutely incredible man of God. But if we're talking about somebody outside of the family, then I would probably have to say Jared Greene, Daryl Greene's son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy's a stud.
Have you had a relationship with him?
Yeah,
or?
he actually. My family knows the Greenes. We're kind of associated through ministry together. So I've hung out with Jared a few times. And
cool.
He's quite the character.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a fun dude to hang out with, and I'm sure we're actually going to do some training together this summer. He's very quick, so
yeah.
We're going to work on our speed game together.
Favorite athlete?
Favorite athlete? Like right now, currently?
Doesn't matter. Could be from when you were a kid or right
favorite
now.
Athlete, favorite person to watch play.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably going to be a tie between Barry Sanders, who's probably my first, and then Adrian Peterson.
Who's the best athlete you've gone up against? Could be from high school or your time here.
Yeah.
Could be somebody on this team.
Man, that's a tough question, especially with all the athletes that we have here. Man, I think probably the best athlete that I've gone head-to-head with so far is my freshman year. I had to hold up Ryan Keekley on punt return, and that wasn't too fun as a freshman, especially. That guy was a freak athlete.
What is on your iPod MP3 player right now? What do you listen to the most?
I listen to Jesus Culture, Bethel Live, and Hillsong United.
Okay. And if football didn't exist, we're talking like as a profession at the next level, what would you want to do?
Yeah. I mean, first and foremost, preach the gospel. Next, you know, I mean, just probably. I mean, my parents are in a network marketing company called Advocare that I think is absolutely incredible, and so I don't know if I can like answer that question.
And if you had one last meal, what would you have?
If I had one last meal, I would have if I had one last meal, one final meal, it would be a really tough decision between Texas barbecue from Rudy's or a or a burger from Mooyah.
How you spell that?
It's Mooyah.
In the hometown?
Yeah, it's no. Scratch that.
Okay.
Scratch that.
We'll edit it
The
out.
final meal the meal that I would have if it was my last meal would be a stub sandwich from the Coppell Deli.
There you go.
100%. If you don't know what that is, then you haven't lived yet.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.